What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Roche. I got a quick message for y'all today. I got a quick message, and it's just about owning how you can turn your mental space around, and how you need to see your mental space in order to see improvements in your life in general, right? Now, as we all know, your mental space and your body in general, but specifically your mental space, your brain, is your temple. It's literally where your soul it lives within your body, but it's literally where your soul lives. It's in your mental space. You see what I'm saying? They say the seat of the soul is the pineal gland, but further than that, it's just where your soul's expression lives. If you think about everything that you want and think about, it all happens within the mind. So when you form these thoughts and things, it happens in the mind. And your thoughts, your true thoughts of you, not any thoughts or ways of thinking that was placed on you from outwardly circumstances or experiences, right? When you think about your true thoughts, all of that happens within the brain. So in order for you to see real improvements in your life, you're gonna have to start to see your brain as a temple, and see your mental space in your brain as a temple. And a temple should be properly cared for, right? A temple is beautiful. A temple is a temple is called a temple for a reason, because it's properly taken care of. It's always pristine, always in good condition. It's always clean, right? Cleanliness next to godliness. So it's all, like I said, it's just always in good condition. And that's how you need to see your mental space in order to see real improvements in your life. You have to treat it as a temple. Always make sure it's clean, it's pure of impure thoughts, void of impure thoughts. It's letting go of all those self habits. Just let me give you an example that'll kind of help tie it in. Just imagine when you were a kid, before everybody put their impressions of how you should be and what you should do and where you should go with your life on you. As a kid, your temple was pure and clean. You were living life without any limitations. You were living life the way that your soul truly felt it should be lived, whether it was just playing outside with a robust imagination, you know what I mean, where you were just going crazy. Not really crazy, but you were just having fun. You could have fun with yourself, just playing with your imagination, you know what I mean? Or whether that was you saw a rock over there and you wanted that rock to be a basketball, and you started shooting hoops with the rock. You know what I mean? You were able to do what you want to before somebody came to you and said, hey, that rock is not a basketball. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Before you had the outwardly impressions placed upon your brain that stopped you from being who you were fully and completely, and doing the things that you wanted to do without any hesitation. That's when your temple was the purest. Now, a lot of us, because of the circumstances we grew up in, had our temples not necessarily destroyed, but ransacked and left dirty, or ran amok, let people run amok inside of our temples, and now our temples are dirty. The garden outside is loose and wild. It's no longer tamed and pristine and in good condition. You got vines growing all over the temple. It's not kept in good condition. So at this point in our lives, it's like now you have to do the work to remove all of those vines from your temple, and which could be an example as removing those vines would be removing impure thoughts, or removing limiting beliefs, or removing those urges to self-sabotage yourself when things are going right in your life, because deep down inside your subconscious mind, your temple is not in a good state. So you don't think you are deserving of everything that comes with having a clean temple, right? Once your temple is clean and you're pristine, God can act in your life in many ways where you won't even understand it. You won't even get it. Like, things just kind of start popping up. Like the other day, I just received like $900. I didn't even know, I was looking for. I wasn't looking for it. Just looked at my account, $900, and I'm like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Just that's one of the things I always do. Anytime I receive money, anytime I put out money, I always say thank you. It's a way of like recycling that energy and letting that energy know that you appreciate it, because all money is currency. Currency is energy, so on and so forth. But yeah, once your temple is pure and clean, now God is able to live and dwell in that temple with you. Because if your temple is not pure and clean, you have no access to God, right? God doesn't want to live in a dirty place. He can love you, but he can't love you from a place and enact in your life. And when I say God, I mean the universal spirit, whatever you want to call it. God, universal spirit, universe, you know what I'm saying? Creator, whatever you call the universal creator, that's up to you. But God can't live in a dirty place. That God doesn't want to dwell in a dirty place. You know what I'm saying? Why you don't want to dwell in a dirty place, let alone God. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to live in a dirty place, right? But so once you're able to clean up that your temple, once you're able to rid yourself of those self-doubts, rid yourself of those limiting beliefs, and rid yourself of those urges to self-sabotage anytime God is trying to act in your life and bring you things that you do deserve. Anytime that once you're able to do that and provide God a good living space or a dwelling space where he can come dwell within your temple and enact within your life and help push your life forward, and start to kind of like the spirit will start to kind of work through you once you have a clean temple, right? So that is the message for today. Start to do the things that will help you clean your temple, because the vines that are growing on the outside of the temple, this is again going back to the example, the vines that are growing on the outside of the temple, the unkept garden that is now producing nothing but weeds, no longer any bountiful fruits and vegetables, the dirty filled with mud and inside of the temple, the dirty filled with mud and dirt and dust inside of the temple, spider webs, cobwebs, whatever you know what I'm saying, just unkept interior of the temple. Once you start to clean that up, right, and make it pristine and take care of it, because guess what? In order to keep a temple clean, you have to do daily work. Because if you're not working on yourself and your mental space and meditating on a daily basis, or cleaning up consistently, maybe even if it's not daily, but at least consistently, then things start to go awry, right? You know what I mean? Things start to go left when they should be going right, right? So you want things to go right, you got to make sure you're staying on top of that. And in order to make sure your mental space, aka your temple, is clean, it takes daily work to get it back to where it needs to be. After you get it back to where it needs to be, maybe you don't have to meditate as much, or maybe you don't have to do the shadow work as much, or maybe you don't have to clean up as much. Once you get it clean, maybe you only have to clean every 2 days. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the way you increase the blessings in your life and increase good things occurring in your life is by making sure your temple is pure and clean. And that even on another level, it's the food you eat as well, but we won't dive too much into that, because my first thing I would want everybody to do before they even step into trying to eat better, maybe going alkaline, or just trying to maybe going vegan, or maybe going raw vegan, whatever you're thinking about doing, before I even urge you to do that, I will urge you to start doing the work on your mental space, because the impure thoughts will manifest. Everything that comes to light starts from a thought, right? Everything that comes to light starts from a thought. So if your thoughts are impure, you're going to continue to manifest negative things happening to you, and continue to live the same cycle and going in the same circle until you learn that, one, I need to clear out these impure thoughts. I need to clear out these self-doubts. I need to clear out these limiting beliefs, and I need to clear out any negative impression or negative that was left on me, maybe from somebody else, your early childhood. You just need to clear those things out, because they are having an effect on your life, your happiness, your joy, how you see life, how you approach life, the things that you do. You know what I mean? And then it's just going to give you so much more confidence, because once your thoughts are no longer impure, like I said, God can come dwell and start to act in your life on your behalf. You know what I mean? Start moving through you, and you know what I mean? Helping you to share your light with the world, which will help others start to tap into their own light. And then they'll want to share their light with the world. And then that's how the world changes. It literally is start with yourself. Once you start with yourself, you make those changes, then people start to notice. You're in your immediate circle, people in your community, and then if you get big enough, people at large, the masses will start to notice, oh wow, he or she is living a great life. They're happy, they're blessed. I can see the light beaming off of them. And it's because God can dwell within you. So the light of God, light, because we're light beings, and anything good is of light, right? So the light will start to beam off of you, right? And so people will notice that and see it, and they'll start to want to know how you received your light, how you came into your light, right? And so it really is just a beautiful thing, man, to get to that space. And I wish nothing but that for everyone that watches this video and the world at large, is to get into a mental space to where they feel secure, they're happy, they're joyous. They no longer have impure thoughts, or if they do, they don't entertain them, so they don't pop up nearly as often, right? So it really is just that time for you to be happy, and for you to start to see the blessings that the universe has for you, to start to come into fruition, and for you to stop blocking them with the same old actions and patterns and thought patterns and your ways of seeing the world or your outlook on life. It all starts from within your temple. Once your temple is straight and your temple is in good condition, now God can come dwell in it. But God can't dwell in a dirty place. So if your temple is full of impure thoughts and negativity and looking down and pitying yourself and thinking, oh, woe is me, I can't, God can't dwell in there. He can't dwell in there. Man, think about it. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So once your temple is clean, it's pure, it's void of any impure thoughts and self-doubts and limiting beliefs and so on and so forth, then you will start to see the blessings just pour in, and they pour in from every direction. And I'm just here to tell you that you are worthy of great things. You deserve great things. You deserve a mental space that works with you rather than against you. You know what I mean? And you deserve to be happy just like the next person does. You know what I mean? You deserve all of these things. And it all starts with ridding yourself of those negative thoughts. You are great. You were meant to do great things. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose on this earth. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, right? All you have to do is begin to do the work on that mental space, right? Change the way you see. Change the way you think. And the best way to do that, I would recommend meditation, maybe doing some shadow work, which will help you to heal any childhood trauma or negative things that happened to you when you were younger that caused you to stop seeing the world with that light, or stop approaching the world with that light that you did once upon a time when you were a kid. So again, yeah, that's it. That's really all I have, is clean up that mental space. That's number one thing. Once that mental space is clean, you can just watch how your life just starts to go. Like, it's gonna go crazy. It's in a good way, though, in the best way possible. Your life is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be filled with nothing but bliss, love, positivity, light, good people, good energy, right? It's just really about that. So thoughts, where your thoughts go is where your focus goes. Where your focus goes is what you attract. So folks, start to change and heal from those things that are holding you back, and then focus on only the things that you want, not the things that you don't. Don't focus on those negative bills. Is there something you can do to change it? Are you working? Are you taking out are you doing another job? I mean, what are you doing? If there's something you can do to change the situation that you're in, then change it. You know what I mean? Do it. But other than that, don't stress yourself out. Don't worry about things that you cannot change. Don't stress yourself out and worry about things that, that you can't change. Because at the end of the day, that's pointless. You know what I mean? So focus on the shit that you can change. Focus on the things that you want to happen in your life, and you'll start to manifest more of that. If you want more love, focus on love. Give love and do it freely and abundantly, and watch it come back. You want more money, focus on money and opportunities and good things, and you will receive more. Don't focus on it as a point of lack, like you're lacking and you don't have. No, you have it all. It's already there. It's there for you. As soon as you clean up that mental space, it's already there for you. So anyway, yeah, that's what the message is. Start to clean up that temple. Once the temple is clean, then you'll start to see things improve. Man, I love you guys, man. I want you guys to see nothing but more bliss, more blessings, more positivity. Just continue to grow. Give yourself time to. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. You're not going to clean your temple in one day, right? Like I said, it's probably gotten so far that you got vines everywhere and everything's. It's gonna take you a few months if you practice at it daily. It's gonna take you a few months to get it back into pristine condition. Now, for some of us, even longer. It probably took me like a year. So just start focusing on the positive things. Give yourself time, understand. And just watch how the universe or God starts to work in your life once you start to give God a cleaner environment to dwell in. Cleanliness next to godliness. You want God to start to enact in your life? Clean that temple up. Anyway, your boy Roche, Nature Boy. I'm out this thing, man. I love y'all. Y'all have yourself a good day. And if you got any questions for me, always feel free to hit me in my DM on IG, or you can drop a comment down below. I'll respond quick as the channel's building. Make sure you guys interact with me. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. And then other than that, man, like I said, y'all have yourself a blessed day. It's your boy Roche. I'm out.